Hi guys, it's Chrissy with Chrissy's Divine Design Tarot, and today we are doing a reading for the collective. Now, this is the new moon reading, so for November. All right, let's get into it. Let's see what's going on for you and your person in terms of the tarot cards. Oh, yeah, somebody that's fairly happy with all the pathways being opened up here. So let's see what you're feeling at this time. Oh, something suddenly is going to happen here. Oh, Nine of Swords. So this might be something you're worried about. Maybe somebody coming back around. Could be something you're depressed about or have anxiety about here. Let's do another three cards for you. All right, you might be building something here. Ooh, a romance. Yeah, I feel like you feel this person coming in, and you might be willing to take that leap of faith with this person, with this romance. So, well, let's just see about your person and what might be going on with them. Ah, Hierophant and the Six of Swords. Oh, so they may be married already or have certain values, but I feel like it might be a marriage they're running away from or wanting to get out of here, going to calmer waters. They may be married or wanting to get married, but they are walking away from something here, or they may have always seen you as somebody they wanted to marry, but this Six of Swords here, like this is escaping something. This might be an emotional journey they're on as well. Four of Swords. No, this is definitely somebody that sees you as a sanctuary place from whatever pain they're going through at this time. So if they are walking away from a marriage, with the Four of Swords, they might be coming to you to be at rest or be at peace with something here because you maybe are a healing. I'm getting a healing vessel for them. Yeah, from previous heartbreak. Two of Swords. It's like they're trying to make a painful choice. They can't seem to see some type of truth here. There's a lot of hope though. This might be something they're hoping for and hoping that whatever decision they're making is the right one. Let's keep going for this person. Let's give them three more cards. Let's see what's going on for your person. Oh, they may have some truth to tell you here. Uh-huh. About maybe I'm getting some type of illusion or wishful thinking. I feel like they want to tell you about a choice they're making. Yeah, it's ended out with somebody here. I feel like you may already known that this person was with somebody. Now, they make you happy though, and this may be suddenly that they're coming in, and this might bring up some feelings for you, but I feel like you want this romance with this person. You want to take a leap here with somebody. Let's give you three more cards. Now, what truth are they going to tell you? Queen of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, and the Emperor. Okay. So they may tell you, that they got betrayed by somebody here, and you may have mentioned something to this person. I feel like you may have said something to this person, and it might be coming up as exactly how you. It's almost like precognition here, like you saw something, a future event coming for this person. I feel like they're gonna come back around to tell you about it. You're right. Wow, there's love here between the two of you. So this might be an ex or somebody you know. You're seeing them as your emperor. So there is some type of connection here, especially with the lovers. This is kind of mirroring here for me with this love. Like it's both there from both sides. So let's see how you both feel about one another here. Dang. Wow, you maybe wanted to marry this person. Maybe you did marry them. Maybe you had children with this person. Maybe there was a lot of flirting. Maybe this is an ex and forgiving and learning. So you might be willing to forgive them, especially if they were somebody you had children with and that there was a good type of communication or something here. They may have called off some type of engagement here, so maybe they weren't quite married, but were going to get married. Oh, and worth waiting for. So I feel like they decided not to get engaged to somebody here, or the engagement didn't go well. Let's just see here. They know there's somebody they were worth waiting and make an effort with here. So maybe your ex got married to someone else or planned to get married and called off the engagement. Yeah, there was unrequited love here, even though they were trying to make an effort. There may have been something to do with trusting each other, or there was a trust issue here, or they just are calling for them to have faith. Oh, and there may be some religious things that came between the two of you. This could be a new person that's coming in for both of you. So, is this a marriage that you both walked away from? You've forgiven this person, but there's someone else here that you're going to go with. Like, I feel like there's somebody coming in for you, somebody that you may have predicted something with. This may be somebody you wanted to have children with, or they wanted to have children with you. What is this? You might already have children with somebody else. Maybe you're divorced. They might be getting divorced now. I feel like they might be married here. Let's just look at this again. Um, I'm kind of picking up on you're both picking. Oh wow. Now I do have the telepathy cards here. So I when I did my intentions, there's this. You're able to talk to somebody here. You might not know who it is. This is your person. Now maybe you've been married, maybe you've had children, maybe you flirted with this person, maybe they've always wanted to marry you and have children with you. There may have been something that went wrong here. I feel like there was an engagement that maybe got called off because somebody wasn't really in it to win it, type of thing. This might be something that drove the two of you to away from one another was some religious things or your spiritual path. But if this isn't somebody from your past, this is somebody new. And they may not be all aware of all of this. And it's interesting to me because I feel like there's some level of knowing who this is. You've called in your emperor here, or your emperor's called you in. Let's just look at the telepathic message that this might help figure this out here. All right, so somebody maybe felt like this was just an illusion. Avoid a trap of mistaking fantasy for real soul connection. And this may be what you told this person. Maybe you did a reading for them or something along those lines. Your soul is preparing to reestablish trust in the process. So maybe you lost trust in this person or they lost. I feel like you trust one another, but on a soul level, maybe not um, in the 3D. Oh, yeah, you guys have a past life. That might be why your connection is so divine is what I'm getting, or so that pull, right? I feel like this might be a twin flame here. Yeah, a bond of love grows stronger over time. So the longer you guys haven't been together, the more it's pulling the two of you together. Yeah, love can conquer everything. So I feel like you know this. There is love here, like overwhelming. Maybe this is somebody you want to be married to or have children with, and maybe you're in that process of forgiving and learning, or I feel like this person was close to getting married to someone else, or they got married to someone else, or didn't really want to get married to them but did it anyway. Your strengths and weaknesses are being tested. So there was a test here that your person maybe was guided through here, and it looks they didn't follow through with something here. What is this? Yeah, they maybe didn't get engaged to somebody. Maybe they called off the engagement. There was unrequited love. Wow. You see yourself so clearly. You may have manifested somebody here. This is like so unreal type of feelings for somebody, but they're trying to get away from somebody to close out a cycle for something new to come in. And this is this new love. So you are talking with somebody. Yeah, trust your intuition. So the universe is guiding this person in, this special person. It's a test. Are they going to listen to the universe bringing this in? Yeah, for this commitment. And are they going to follow through? And it looks like they don't, which is they're listening to whatever spirit's telling them. Yeah, there is a connection here between the two of you that is eternal and unbreakable. I told you it was a twin flame. I can't make it up. I felt it, I saw it, and I know that Spirit was bringing that forward. So thank you for bringing that forward, Spirit, angels, ancestors, and Spirit guides. So let's just see what. Whoa, dang. Believe in the impossible, blue moon. So believe in the impossible. So whatever this is, it is a chance for this to come through. And I feel like it's like you might be like that as if this is ever going to happen. Like you might have doubted at one point, but you're still believing in spirit. You're still believing that it's going to happen, or this person may have had a hard time believing that it was going to come through. But it looks like you believe in the impossible. Meditate and contemplate. So you might be like, okay, I'm going to make this outrageous, maybe manifestation that this is going to come through. And you really need to believe it for it to come in, right? And live it and see it, right? Look at the bigger picture. So maybe looking at things in a small way that could be so much bigger or better or greater or more impossible. Like, nothing is impossible here, is what I'm getting. And communication is the key. And I feel like you might be really good at that part, or your person is. So, or you both just are really good at conversing here. Let's see. The end of a tough cycle approaches for end of Capricorn or full moon in Capricorn, sorry. And let's just see here about your person's side, what's going on. All of their hard work is paying off at this time. Emotions are running high, especially when they meet you. I feel like they may not understand what spirituality is, or maybe didn't know what that meant to you. They're ending something out, though, bring love into the situation. So they may be overlooking that bit and just, okay, if that's what you want to believe in or whatever the case is. Let's see, step out of your comfort zone. So they may have to step out of their comfort zone to embrace your spirituality. This is your North Node. And it's a time for healing. So you end up helping this person heal, or you both are healing at this time, or healing something that's happened in the past. Now, there is a lot of love here. So, is this somebody you just met? Is this somebody that it looks like it is, with a new person has stirred your romantic feelings? So, this is somebody you have already decided you could really love this person. They're showing up as your person in that emperor state if you are. However, it's showing up for you right now. This could be a female in their masculine side. So, there's no real gender in tarot, so take it however it resonates for you. Wow, this is something sudden, this love coming in. Oh, and you're going to have to be truthful with self, or somebody wants to tell you some type of truth. And they're willing to jump into the unknown with you here. You're both looking at this as a new beginning. So I do like this. You're both pioneering spirits where you're not worried too much about jumping into the unknown. And I like that because I feel like everything's going to change when this love occurs for you. Everything's going to change for you. Let's look at this new love. It might be somebody you know from the past, okay? Somebody you've always put above the rest. Now, there might be other options here, or maybe you felt like this is some type of illusion, but this might be somebody that has public recognition, or this is somebody that you have hoped for or wished upon, or maybe even manifested in for yourself with the star. So this is guided in, this is having that faith, this is that healing, this is also can have that public recognition. So this might be somebody that is well known publicly, or this is having this person guided in, which we kind of already know that they are. You're talking to this person. There is a link between you. Wow, 10 of Cups. Now this is that long-term relationship, that happily ever after. Now, it doesn't have to mean that you're going to get married to this person. Maybe you don't believe in marriage. However, that shows up for you, it is that long-term commitment. Maybe you give each other rings, but you don't sign any contracts. Let's see here. Aha, King of Pentacles. Now, we did see you as what? Queen of Pentacles, didn't we? Did we not? I just want to see again back here for a second because I do feel like that is who you came up as, but I just want to double check. Queen of Pentacles, there you are. I knew it. So you are already showing up as counterparts already. Queen and King of Pentacles here with that Ten of Cups. So you and your Emperor, yeah, putting all the burdens down. I feel like this is with this Ten of Wands is kind of like success with the price, but it's like putting down any other obligations or whatever deadlines are coming up. And it's just like getting through whatever is needed to on their end to come in for you. Yeah, they're dumping out some cup here. The troubles are ending too. I like this because I feel like with this is some contempt or dissatisfaction with somebody already that they have. Now, there is unrequited love for this person they're with. They call off an engagement. So, yeah, that's why. Uh-huh. There's somebody trying to get away with something there, and that's not requited. Something's happened in terms of this. Somebody needed to be truthful with self, is what I'm getting. So let's look at the healing. Oh, yeah, Two of Cups. Yeah, you're going to be talking with this person. Yeah, there's a lot of luck here and a lot of changes going on when it comes to this. And this Wheel of Fortune is that lucky streak or something that's very unexpected that you're not going to expect to come in. You're going to have to adapt. This is fated. King of Swords. Okay, so they're showing up as the King of Swords, the King of Pentacles, and the Emperor. So are these three different people? No, I don't feel that. I feel like they're just stepping into that Emperor side of themselves and that communication, cutting people out of their lives that are no longer good for them. They're showing up as the King of Pentacles to say that they are ambitious and willing to provide in that way for you. And also, how else did they show up? The Emperor is somebody that has it all. That's that somebody that is fair and traditional and stable, that leader, alpha, male, wealthy, whatever, showing up. And this person has the gift of gab with you. I feel like you both have that good communication, especially as a telepathic one. Now, this is awesome because I feel like you both are really connecting on this. Yeah, Page of Wands. This is going to be some inspired conversation. You may inspire this person, or they are inspiring you to do things. Now, with this lucky streak that you have going on here, I feel like there's good things coming with this. I feel like you really want to have some really great things go on. Maybe they know about your past, maybe you know about their past, maybe it had something to do with somebody not seeing your worth or their worth, or you both have been in that boat before. You both were willing to take and change your whole lives when it comes to this because you're being truthful with self when it comes to how you feel about one another. And I feel like this is really refreshing as a new love for you. This is somebody that really wants to be with you just as much as you want to be with them. So interesting enough. I really do love this for you. For the new moon reading, uh, let's just see what's going on in the houses here. Just want to do a little bit more here on this. Let's just see. Okay, air energy, being open-minded, objectivity, and learning. So I feel like you're going to learn together here when it comes to this. We do have the yang, which is the masculine side of things, and they may be stepping into that Virgo side with that integrity, reverence, and in service. So they like to help other people. Now, this might be this humanitarian side of themselves, of the Aquarius sign. Now, even though they have Earth coming up, I feel like there's might be Earth and air here, or there's strong implications in that house, or in that, I want to say, in placements. Maybe there's a lot of air and earth placements in the natal chart. And this is a masculine. We're talking about I'm getting, why is that blanking? I don't know why it's blanking on me. Like, this is a high level masculine. Like, this is, I don't know why that's blanking. Okay. There's a lot of responsibilities put on this person once again, or they're feeling responsible for something returning with the Saturn return. Now, this might be about taking responsibility to tie up those loose ends for this new thing to come in. And I'm getting that with this first part here. So they know they have to tie this up. This is a divine masculine, is what I was looking for earlier when it was blanking on me. So this divine masculine here is taking responsibility for um, communicating to whatever this is here to get out of something to come in for this new thing. Yeah, condition of tension and flow, potential and rewarding situation. Getting out of this to get into something new with you. And this might be that they saw you, met you, or otherwise. Let's just see here. House four. This is about putting down family roots and things here. So, yeah, Mars coming through on this. Interesting enough, this is that tower. So this is how you deal with life. This is a sudden change. This might upheaval everything or level everything out, where this change is really going to impact the two of you. But it's gonna force that happiness. It's gonna bring in that happiness that you're looking for when it comes to love. Libra, balancing this out. I do like this for you, Virgo, and analyzing things. So, Libra and Virgo, so there is more air energy and earth. So, I might be talking to an earth energy and air. Now, maybe it's the two of you are represented in this conjunction, a union merging together, coming together. So it looks like you will show up together. And I love this because the Ten of Cups is here with that burdens put down with. Now, this person's only going to come in once they are out of something here. And this is when they meet you, this is maybe going to occur. So they know what they want and what they don't want, and I feel like they've never felt this way before. This is that love at first sight I'm kind of picking up on right now. Leo, the fun house, self-confidence, loyalty, and creativity, and you're both feeling this loyalty towards one another. I do like this for you, so let's just see. Gemini, and I think so. This is about that communication for sure. And this is that mental journey, if you will, that consciousness and subconsciousness with the telepathic connection here. spiritual growth coming in with house 9, which is all about your ethics and your belief systems. And they may be not sure about your belief system, but maybe they just don't know enough about what you believe in to understand what it is about, and they may have some other notion of what spirituality is, and they may not understand what it kind of means for you. So this could be a challenging situation and kind of a mountain to climb when it comes to spirituality. And as long as they're not getting in the way of your spirituality or what you believe in, I feel like this is going to work out just fine, or maybe they're going to understand it a bit better, maybe even follow down that way too. Now, there's a lot of intimacy, intuition, and passion. I feel like the fact that you both can talk spiritually to one another through telepathic connection or telepathy, I feel like you're going to be able to sway this person. Not that you need to for this belief system, but you might be able to get them to see what you're seeing when it comes to spirituality. There's Earth again. You might be persistent about this. Um, you're proactive in what you're doing. You have patience. I feel like you have an overwhelming sense of patience. You put up with a lot before you say something. Let's see, part of fortune increase. So there is things that are going to come um, in your favor when it comes to this wheel of fortune. I do like that. And house 10, I feel like this will turn around for you with that fortune increase. And house 2, physical security, persistence, mental, oh no, material values and self-worth. So this is definitely going to affect your bank account when you come together. Let's see, Aries, independent, bravery, and passion. So this is definitely somebody you are really passionate about. You still have your independence, and you both have that bravery when it comes to things. And to crack the deck, Mars, moving forward and defending self. So I feel like this person needs to defend themselves when it comes to this other person. And I feel like this is just going on now. This might be happening in the near future. This hasn't maybe happened yet, even for some people. I'm getting a few different ones here. That this they're kind of feeling like they settled is kind of what I'm getting, and not going after what their heart truly is passionate about or desires. And they're kind of in this state of just being and not really looking at it any other way at this point. And I feel like when you do, it's going to be where when you meet, that's when the fireworks connect for this person, and they're going to realize just how unrequited this is with this person. And they may have been thinking that they didn't need to wait for the one, but they call off this engagement. They may have been close to walking down the aisle to be with somebody here. So I do feel like whatever this is, the tower hits and levels everything. Somebody's going to be really truthful about how they maybe don't want to be the fool anymore or feels like a fool when it comes to this other person. But when they meet you, everything's going to change. It's a sudden revelation to themselves about how they really feel about this person and how they want to uh, willing to wait for you. They'll hang around until you're ready to jump to, is kind of what I was getting with that. So this is really beautiful for somebody out there. I know it is going to hit home for somebody. There is some type of telepathic connection here, and I'm really picking up on this um, communication. And you may not even know who you're conversing with. But when you meet them, it's going to be a new love. It's not somebody from your past. And even though the past came up, I feel like that has to do with the hurt that you maybe felt, or this is somebody that knew of you from your past, or something along those lines. Anyways, I'm going to leave it there. So please like, share, and subscribe. Become part of the Divine Oracle tribe if you haven't done so already, of course. And if you made it this far, thank you, and Thank you for coming in and watching all the way to the end. You guys rock. All right. Take care, you guys. Stay blessed because I know you are. And we'll see you next time. Later.